What is up, y'all? It's your man B.Sewell 513. And this video is why I feel like Jalen Hurts is a perfect replacement for Tom Brady, and why I think he is very similar to Dak Prescott in so many words. Coming from that Nick Saban, Belichick coaching tree, I feel like what a hell of an opportunity for Belichick to bring in another guy, trained, ready,
prepared,
and ready to take the keys from the GOAT. There's no reason for me to give too much praise, or there's not enough praise to give to, the man with 6 rings. But this isn't about him at this particular time. It's about Jalen Hurts. And I feel like Dak Prescott is a perfect comparison to Jalen Hurts, man. Similar body size, 6'2", 220. Mobile, similar throwing motions. And hey, I wasn't a big fan of Jalen Hurts when I sent him as a freshman. And I damn sure wasn't a big fan of Dak Prescott when I sent him at Mississippi State. But ever since Dak Prescott rookie year, I mean, shoot, all he did was win a bunch of games and led his team to 2 playoff appearances. And hell, he got more playoff wins than the Bengals had since in damn near 30 years. So I gotta salute that. And I always like to see what these people compare players to, and they compare, Jalen Hurts to Tim Tebow, which is funny because that's who I compared Dak Prescott to coming out of college. And so, I wanted to go back and see who they compare him to, and they compare him to Brent Hundley, QB from UCLA. And I wanted to see Jalen Hurts' birthday for some odd reason. And I see that he was a Leo gang, and Tom Brady's a Leo. So I'm like, hold on, let me look at these Leo football players. And so that's what I did. And then boom, you see Tom Brady right there, Tim Tebow. Shout out AJ Green, Kyler Murray, Kirk Cousins. All these guys, Mitch Trubisky and Ryan Tannehill and Jalen Hurts right there. So you see a lot of great Leo football players. So I thought that was something interesting that they were all Leos. So I just hope we don't turn out like Jamarcus Russell.
Please, God.
But just coming from that great coaching tree, I feel like he's Belichick ready.
He is. Came from Saban, yo.
You're not going to find, too many players like that with that type of pedigree to go through the things that he went through and win in college and transfer, and just, I feel like he's perfectly built for Belichick, man. I don't think there's nothing that he's not going to be able to handle.
Right. And
I would love to see him in that organization, whether it's a 3rd or 4th round pick. I always like to go back and see what guys were ranked coming out of high school, 4-star recruit. So I thought maybe he would have been a 5-star, but he was a 4-star, but hell, he was still good enough to go to Alabama. And I also like to see what do these scouts and people have these players ranked. And so they got him ranked 7th. And I feel like, it's possibly, when it's all said and done, he could be the 3rd best quarterback in this draft.
Possibly.
And I just think Jalen Hurts, people don't, give him enough credit for, what he did for Alabama and what he did for Oklahoma. I feel like he has a lot of
potential, yo.
Productivity, a lot of experience, and I think that experience is what really translates to the NFL the most. You look at guys like Dwayne Haskins after 1 year kind of struggled in the NFL, but Kyler Murray didn't. So, but the elephant in the room was Tua Tagovailoa, and I did want to hop on and speak on that because I know some people gonna say, man, he got benched for Tua, and he did. And Tua is a hell of a quarterback prospect. I mean, his pocket presence is superb. It's top of the line. But I think that experience of him getting benched is going to make him a better man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I think those things,
can't coach, you can't find it.
It puts that fire within you. And that's something a lot of people don't, go back and remember is that Tom Brady got benched too.
Yes.
Tom Brady went through the same thing at Michigan. He got benched for Drew Henson.
Yeah.
They thought Drew Henson was going to be the top guy. They didn't want him to go play baseball, so they wanted to, keep pulling Brady out. But every time something go wrong, they put Brady in and he saved the day. I'm not saying that's what happened with, Hurts, but when that one time when Tua did get hurt, Jalen came in and he saved the day. So I think those similarities about being benched in college, that burning fire, and maybe one day on draft day, that it would be a great day. And I would love to see Jalen Hurts get drafted to the Patriots, man. Tell me what y'all think. Subscribe, comment, like. B.Sewell 513. We out.